Hey you guys, Lacey and Steve from Duo Reacts.
Steve and Lacey.
Thank you so much for stopping by
And checking out my cool t-shirt.
and watching Prodigal Son with us. This
Malcolm Bright.
Yes, episode 2, called Annihilator.
Annihilator.
In the first episode, we kind of get introduced to Malcolm, and
A little bit of a backstory with his
serial killer father, who is super creepy, by the way.
who was a doctor.
Who was a doctor, a cardiothoracic surgeon, which is a heart doctor.
Making the money.
Making the big bucks. Apparently he was a very good doctor, but also
Had a sinister
on the side, he also liked to kill people. Look like women, too.
What I love about this show, Lacey, is I love the dilemma within Malcolm.
Yeah, the mental kind of side of things, how it affects him as an adult.
But it makes him tick, too.
Yeah, and that kind of raises a lot of questions for me. Like, is he like his father and he's trying to fight that? Or is he so disgusted by what his father is that he wants to be so totally opposite?
I think he's walking that fine, thin line.
He seemed kind of really happy to be chopping off that hand in the last episode.
That's what I'm saying. He's got that side of his father that interests him, but he knows he can't pass that line,
of killing people.
Yeah,
I mean, he turned
he's
his
conflicted.
father in.
He's conflicted.
Yeah.
Big time.
He's the one that turned his father in. So he obviously seems like a good person, but maybe he does have kind of urges sometimes that he doesn't know how to deal with.
And he embraces death.
We saw that in the first episode.
Go ahead.
He's like, go ahead, almost pushing it,
Like he almost laughs, even when he had the shotgun pointed at him, it's kind of like he wasn't talking his way out of it.
No, he was just
he was more interested in getting him to understand what he's figured out about him. And he was disappointed when the dude got shot. He was like...
Because he wanted to... Is it because he wanted to help the guy? Or is it because he wanted to just explain how
he figured it out and what... Yeah, he's just...
That's a good question.
It's a very, very neat character.
He is a very interesting character. And I'm excited to get into it and see what episode 2 has in store for us.
Yeah, and his drunk mom.
Yeah, she's got some issues, too, that she's masking, huh?
Yeah.
She's not dealing with them. She's just like, I'll forget about them if I pop a couple Quaaludes and drink a couple
And she's
wine.
trying to forget about everything that was with her and him.
Yeah, she doesn't even want to remember it. She doesn't want to talk about it.
She doesn't even want it a part of her life.
But at the same time, she remembered every single woman, the names, but she doesn't want to.
She remembers too well.
Yeah, so she's going through her own shit, just trying to forget, trying to mask everything, probably putting on this persona of this rich sort of housewife and snob. I don't know, but so far it's pretty interesting. I'm into it, and I want to see what Annihilator is all about. So.
Yeah, so thanks for coming along on this trip. Hope you enjoy it. We're going to dive right into Season 1, Episode 2, Annihilator.
Let's do it.
Duo it.
I want you to remember something.
But it was 19.
I'll never forget that red sweatshirt. How the hell he fit a body in that little itty trunk. He had him taking the head off,
or just folded the body up fetal
So
position.
Where I will throw my splendid fit.
Oh, and hot sis.
And that's a sylph.
A sylph.
I hate them that.
And for you, that could be a bilf.
He's a good-looking guy.
Well, nothing like a little murder to cheer you up. Night terrors?
Yes.
Probably amping up now that he saw old daddy.
No, I promised you I haven't seen him in years.
I know that. I just meant he's been featured in the news lately with that copycat
Oh,
story.
so he's not telling
You
his
loves
mother.
charismatic serial killer. What are you not telling me?
I went and saw him.
Seeing new things. That night?
Oh, in the box.
I mean, that's pretty
They
traumatic
never found
for a kid.
didn't exist. But there wasn't any girl.
What? If there was, there has to be a reason I keep seeing.
No, there doesn't. Nightmares aren't real, Malcolm.
Is she trying to hide something, or is it just she doesn't want to talk about it anymore? So stop talking about it.
She doesn't want it to be
Lieutenant Roy
known.
of the NYPD.
That there was a
Yeah, 'cause
woman in her house.
Possibly.
But why would she just dismiss it? Like, there was no girl there. Like,
You land a quadruple homicide
Probably
and don't call me right away.
because there wasn't anything in the box.
Don't be.
Yeah, but he
He's
could've
probably
moved.
foreseeing what his dad
Sure you're up for
did,
this?
and she was there.
Forward, but sources tell us that the 4 victims were all members of the same
see.
family.
Self.
Oh, hell no.
What's his
Oh,
name?
hell yes.
I don't know.
Danny?
Oh,
Danny?
hell yes.
Good morning.
Is this all dead?
What were you thinking?
I don't know, but the last time he did was
Think
talk to me and turned off
so?
the
I
box.
just saw it for a second.
What do we know about them?
Yeah, they're dead.
Kabutsikaris Christos was the father. Founded the company with his wife. The children,
hell?
Jeffrey and Helen.
Why was
Aristos the only one with his mouth sewn shut? What was the killer
Yeah,
trying to
that's
say?
weird.
Keep his mouth shut.
Stop.
Stop! You're too close.
There's just.
Speculation right.
There's-
Oh, she's got a little crush on him.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Tanaka.
Ms. Tanaka definitely.
Definitely
I'm
free.
definitely not married.
They knew the killer and let him in.
Another family member, perhaps?
What's this discoloration?
Vitiligo. So the disease causes the skin to lose pigment. There's also fresh bruising on either side of the face.
That would be what JT
He's
has.
also crying.
Aristos was forced to watch. That's why they were tied up. This
He,
wasn't only murder.
he made
Aristos.
killer
Yeah,
made them watch, made him
The
watch.
killer must have poisoned Aristo.
Wow, his
Post-mortem
family died.
incision in his epigastric area.
Why would he do that?
Business partner, perhaps?
Unknown.
Malcolm, my boy, it's Dad.
What?
How the hell do you have a phone? So I heard about this quadruple.
Oh, there, yep, it's his dad
That's
that
quite a
causes him.
story.
Is there something in his mouth?
Wait, go stand behind your sister. Well, I bet I'll be able to spot you.
I bet there's something in his mouth.
So tell me about the body.
Every killer leaves their own
Something moving in his
signature. Now, I
throat?
want to hear all.
He's breathing.
We're
He's
all
breathing.
obsessed with
I
murder,
don't think
like
that's
father, like
breathing.
son.
Why
I
in
think
the
there's
hell-
something. Yep, something like an animal or something.
It's a snake.
Oh, it's a snake. It's a snake.
They put the snake up in him. That's why the cut down there.
Yeah.
In the shit.
Is that? Oh,
That's a freaking cobra, isn't it?
no, I don't think so.
Up.
Really?
Oh, that's not the only one.
There's multiple?
Killer has already been.
Yeah, that's not a
Still
cobra.
perimeter.
Move, girl!
You?
Ew.
Don't move.
No.
I do not like snakes.
Oh, they're very
I don't
cool.
either. I mean,
Black mouth.
It's not.
These are black mambas. Whoa.
Black
Oh
mambas?
shit!
I had a few snakes as a kid.
oh.
We don't move.
Right next to the crotch.
Right. When we do move.
Secure those snakes. CSU is coming.
Jesus. How the hell did it?
Okay.
You gonna ship them
One
yet?
more case.
The tension between them, you know they're gonna hook up.
No.
Yeah.
He's not into her, but she's into him.
Oh! Now, we used it to shut down their hearts.
Well, they certainly had enemies. The family
I
made their money
shipped
in the
that
shipping
girl.
trade. You know how many shifty
and
people they
him.
dealt with?
Government
No.
finds they were even investigated by
Malcolm.
Interpol.
No.
Family of snakes. Maybe
Yeah.
that's the
No.
message. Business done, all murder seem personal to you.
JT, shut up.
You're a dick.
JT.
No, JT's right. We're
Ah.
not gonna get anywhere until we move
JT.
through this, so. Hi. My name's Malcolm Bright, but I was born Malcolm Whitley. My father is Dr. Martin Whitley. One of the most notorious serial killers since Jack the Ripper. Killed 23 people, at least. He's a psychopath, but I'm not. What else can I tell you?
Was it, was it weird?
Having a serial killer for a father? Yeah. It was super weird.
I would ask that.
We've had 2 calls to JT
Now,
today.
back to those
His
snakes.
name is
In
JT,
mythology,
and then the
snakes
vitiligo.
represent fertility.
The old guy that
Right.
the
Our
medical
killer was
examiner,
so angry he
she said
destroyed
he
the
had
entire
vitiligo
family.
on the side of
He
his
may be
face.
dealing with a family.
Get a message. I respect that you're conflicted about picking up. Oh, it's Dad, by the way. Give me a call. Malcolm, Dad. Remember Bradford Bishop killed 5 members of his family in '76? I don't know. Help with anything. I just want to help, damn it! Well, hopefully we can speak tomorrow. Bye, my boy.
How come I'm liking the serial killer dad?
I mean, he's kind of funny.
You have a minute to answer a few questions?
Yeah.
Something's in there that needs to breathe.
Have you spoken to your
Snakes.
family recently?
Snakes.
No, not in like 5 years.
Oh,
We're
and
not
this is a
close.
family member.
Why? What's up?
What's in the trunk?
Well, I hate to be the one to tell you this. They were murdered.
You won't have to be the one to tell him.
Well, like I said, I don't. Wait, do you not know who did it?
Not yet. We're hoping that you can help us figure that out.
The snakes were left behind at the scene. That mean
Oh.
anything to you?
Yeah, there's
No.
a few in the back of my car that I just looked at.
Those are some pretty serious gloves you have there.
What if I take a breather?
Oh, he's gonna run. He's gonna run.
It's also
Boom.
Wait here.
But was he being
Wait,
framed? What the hell is in there? I just heard roaring. Exotic
he's
animals.
yes,
Yep, exotic animals.
illegal. He thinks
He's a black
So
market
you-
animal dealer.
Yep,
yes.
yep.
That's
I told you to wait.
what I wanted to say.
Are
I
they
like
in
Malcolm.
cages?
I'm already digging his character.
Yeah, Malcolm's pretty cool. Oh, hello.
That was supposed to be shipped to me, and thanks a lot, dude.
That is a beautiful cat.
Why in the hell would you
Beautiful cat.
want that?
You'd be crazy to own a cat like that.
Unless you had a huge backyard, you could watch it kill
Frickin'
things.
leopard.
Look at that. It's like a frickin' zoo.
Oh, there he is. Hiding.
He's gonna kill himself. Or run.
Oh, ooh, a snake. He threw a snake at him.
Oh, I'd be pissed. He'd get his ass whipped.
Oh, whatever it was biting him.
Fine. It's just a small one. Probably not.
This is Dr. Powell with the 1-6. I gotta tell you, this man in the ambulance.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Right?
I shouldn't laugh, but he.
He didn't even know.
It's just a small one at him. That's a dude, man. What's
No, it's a woman.
Oh, he's seeing more of it.
Oh.
There was estranged from our victims.
Well, I've represented the Buscares family for some time.
Let me guess, he didn't do it.
That said, he would be willing to come in and discuss your homicide investigation.
Great. Look, I got a warrant out for Liam's arrest. If you really cared about your
His
client.
father was my client. His friend.
Sorry.
Yeah.
He's the one that did it.
Are you getting a weird feeling about that guy?
It's my Scooby-Doo instinct.
The lawyer.
Right?
You're talking about the lawyer,
Yep.
right? I got a weird feeling about him too.
Yep.
I don't know why.
They can't force me. What? Hey.
Oh, Malcolm, it's Dad.
Oh,
Dad again. It's almost 4:30. Cops on the case.
Oh, shit.
Does Mom know about this?
uh-oh. She's gonna tell Mom.
If she knew, you wouldn't be in a hospital. You'd
She
be in a
wouldn't tell
morgue.
She could never know.
Have you lost your mind?
Well, you got my messages. Come on. Let's solve the
So
murder.
much to talk about.
Let's do this shit.
The girl in the box. After I found her, did you drug me? You used chloroform, didn't you? On a 10-year-old.
Anyways, but it's
I
tricky
mean,
stuff. You know, go on
Casey
Phil's
Anthony.
and kill you. Which is a long way of saying, no, of course I didn't drug you.
The girl that I
It
saw.
wasn't real. Well, don't take my word for it. Ask the police. Ask your mom. There was no girl in a box.
They're wrong.
There was definitely a girl in the
Why is
box.
everybody on the same page
You're
about
after
this?
a family annihilator. You love one's family that much. Perverted, yes. Narcissistic, sure. But it's most certainly love.
You didn't kill us.
Well, I'm not an annihilator. Love didn't drive me to kill anyone. No, it drove me to have you.
This Annihilator was consumed by his hatred for Aristos. But Aristos didn't love them back.
What's that now?
He didn't care enough about his family to kill them. He wanted out. He even changed his name.
So it.
Our killer wanted to.
The lawyer.
That's why he made Aristos watch the others die. Maybe Aristos was his father. I think we're looking for an illegitimate child.
Oh my goodness, are we solving the crime right now?
I have to.
Is this happening?
So quickly.
Well, Liam took the fall, all right.
Or am I wrong about?
Uh
Threw from the top of his father's building. Family annihilators usually take their own lives, right? Guess he does.
It wasn't him though. Maybe he was murdered too. He was murdered. He was pushed.
Illegitimate child, I'm sure of it. He could have pushed Liam off the building.
Yep.
I don't need to take a breath. And I don't need
Services finances. Over the last month, he sent a set of payments to an anonymous recipient. You know, I thought that it was Liam, but maybe...
He tried to pay off the Annihilator.
Go to a resource lawyer. I want to know who's writing checks to.
The lawyer. I don't know what it is about that lawyer. And I don't
All I
even...
needed to do is see it one time. He's our man.
Yep.
NYPD. Sorry, bartender.
Look at him.
Yep, it's
But
him.
you had a few
It's
questions
gotta
come
be.
up?
I don't know why.
Liam, I heard when we spoke, I had no idea he was suicidal.
But we're not sure he was. We think Liam was killed by the same person that murdered his family. Possibly an illegitimate child.
I wasn't expecting that.
He
See?
made payments for research
What?
to an anonymous recipient.
I am suddenly
calling
very
somebody.
nervous. Yep.
It's gonna be a minute. I'll be in jail.
Those
Yep.
payments were... was a
Malcolm
family
is going to
man.
catch on to
How long
something,
did you work
isn't
for
he?
him?
Yep.
15
He knew
years.
his sister was lying because of...
To him.
Yep.
My kids really are
Seeing the same things we saw.
Maybe we're murderers.
Maybe... No, maybe we're profilers.
Right.
Like
What is
our
it?
secondary service, it's profiling.
He fits the profile. You said Aristos was a family man, but come on, his family hated him.
Hey, don't say that.
Trigger.
Yep, triggered.
You guys dead.
Daddy, can I go swing now?
You getting up to eat?
Wait.
Okay.
The skin.
Vitiligo.
Yep.
She has
Illegitimate son.
Yep.
He's self-conscious, but the doctor says it's harmless. It all runs in the family.
JT has
He
it.
used to have it too.
Yep.
Makes sense. Serious son.
Yep.
Did
He's gotta
Aristos
run.
know? Is that why he hired you?
Finally, I got up the nerve to tell him. I thought he'd welcome me with open arms. Wrote me a check for $50,000 to me to get out of his life.
Wow.
Why don't you come down to the station with us? Your family doesn't have to find out like this.
You're never gonna find out.
What?
What the hell's
Never
going
gonna
on?
find out. What is happening?
You poisoned
Oh
him.
my
Shut up.
god.
You're were on TV.
And himself.
Well, holy shit.
He poisoned his freaking
Glory
kids?
unconscious. First family with a high dose of metoprolol. Stop their hearts.
They give me the same thing on them. What do they need?
Air.
A jump start. A real
Yeah.
quick car.
I have a med kit in the car. Go, 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 go.
Intravenous's to jump
Just
to. What a piece of shit.
Wow. No. Freaking all of them. Bring his ass back too. Because
Yeah.
he needs to live with what
Is there
he's
enough?
done.
How long before it works?
I don't know. Depends on the dose.
Come on, come on, come on.
There you go. There you go.
Okay. You're alright.
I think it just helps for a while. Give him... Don't let him die. Don't
He
let
isn't.
him die.
Don't do it. I don't want to live.
You shouldn't. But you need to face the facts.
Yes. Make him live with this shit.
Yeah, I get it.
Hey, what's that? One drink and you're falling down?
I'm fine. It's fine.
Are you sure?
They must have given me Ativan at the hospital. But I'm fine.
No. Oh, pal, will help here, please?
You're right. Mrs. Frickin' figures it out.
I pay attention, man.
You know, you didn't have to escort me. I told you I was just gonna come home and sleep.
Where are you though?
Oh, do you want to stay?
You said you have a lot of
She's-
plates.
She's checking out his place and going to be intrigued by something like...
The Morning Star.
What is
Because
this?
he's going to fall
From
asleep
the
and she's going to be like,
13th century.
What is
watch,
this?
watch.
Yeah.
What do you do when you have company?
Well, never slept with anyone. I mean, I've not. I've had sex.
Yep, see? It's starting.
You're right.
Yeah, that's
Night terror.
Martin, is everything?
Who came and visited me in the cellar?
Malcolm, no, you're not allowed in Dad's hobby room.
You're too hard on the little guy. I think he was sleepwalking.
Is he all right? Did he hurt himself?
I thought he'd even remember this no more.
She knew?
Jeez,
Girl, it was only a dream.
Uh-oh. What is this?
It was all
I remember her.
your dreams.
They're not dreams. They're memories.
Chop her up. What did you do during this missing time? Be careful, Malcolm. You didn't call the cops after you found the girl? And how long did it take you to make that call? Days, weeks, months?
Or is he just trying to scare
How
him
many other
into...
people died? And why can't you remember?
Because it was traumatic and he blacked it out.
Perhaps it's better if you don't.
He's trying to
You know
scare
what?
him.
His mom's in on this shit.
I'm thinking so maybe too.
I plan to find out.
What if his dad never even did all that shit and it was his mom?
No, I think his dad did it, but maybe
Right.
she
I'm
was
just
in on it.
saying,
Or maybe she knew.
in Dad's hobby room. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. And like right there, he's like seemed like he was obviously trying to scare him into not looking into anything any further or question things. What?
You asked me to call.
He came back.
The mom.
You just left.
Yep.
Thank you, David. It's good to know.
Son of a bitch. Yep, she's nuts.
Wow. Psycho dad and psycho mom.
This is getting thick. And good.
And the freaking
Do you like it, first off?
yeah, I'm really enjoying
1 to 10.
it.
1 to 10 right now.
At this point, right now, based on the fact that I really want to watch another episode and I can't.
I know it sucks.
Because it's-
Everything we watch, we can
like,
watch.
yeah, literally, like everything we watch lately, it's like, oh, if I really want to watch another
You watch
episode,
it.
I'll just freaking watch it. But this one, it's not going to be on until Monday. So
Wow.
I would give this one, so far, the first 2 episodes, I'd give it a 8.5.
I'm going to give it definitely a solid 9.
I love
And-
shows like this anyway, about like crime solving and like stuff like this, like criminal profiling, and like
Yeah,
I
but it's
love these
deeper
kind of
than
shows,
that.
but it's deeper than that. Yeah.
Way deeper.
And I really like it because it keeps you guessing, and I like shows like that.
Mm.
It keeps you guessing.
I'm going
and-
to tell you right now, I'm digging it.
And we were right. It was the lawyer.
Yep.
Literally, we only had to see that dude one time, and we're like, he's the killer.
Yep. Scooby-Doo moment.
Scooby-Doo moment. We do have a lot of those, yeah.
So anyway, this is actually my first show that I'll actually be watching like this.
Like live.
Live.
Yeah, where we have to wait week to week.
And to follow
Yeah.
a season. I've never actually sat and watched through
Yeah,
a whole
because like
season
I do that with like other
live.
shows.
Like, this will be the
Kind of-
first time that I'll
that
actually get to follow
yeah,
him.
from the beginning.
Yeah.
From the beginning, follow it. And so far, I really like it. So unless it goes real bad real quick, I don't see
that.
I don't see that because this show, I'm really liking it. Like, it's my type of show that
It is tight.
totally my type of show that I would get into.
He's really, really. I like the little bit of comedy in it. I like
me too.
the thinking. I mean, everything is really, really cool and put together, and it's like it's a new scene every time. But I see other storylines playing out, and it get like the soup is thickening.
Yes.
You know, like the mom.
They're sprinkling little extras in here and there for you to start thinking about. And like the mom thing, like, really? Like, I wasn't really expecting that.
Like, I would have never thought.
I thought she was just trying to, you know,
keep him away from him because
of what it's causing. But even at the beginning, I remember saying, like, well, why is she so, like, there was no girl, like, completely dismissive of what her son was saying. Most mom, I don't see that. Like, I wouldn't be that dismissive if my kid came to me and I wouldn't just be like, oh, it was a dream.
But did you know? Did
like,
you hear what his dad said? You're making me think as you're saying that.
Yeah.
His dad said, "How long were you asleep? Was it days? Was it weeks?"
Yeah, but is that just to make him like feel guilty? That
I don't know, man.
That well, you could have been. Like, you could have saved lives, but because you waited so long...
how many people died?
How many people died? So is he just trying to get him, like, frazzled? Or is he trying to say, like, you really don't want to know because you did wait, and maybe he's trying to, like, borderline protect him, even though it's not really...
This is whacked. I don't know if his dad is using him for his own thing, or if he just wants to be around him, and that's, like, his... evil plan is to use him. How do I say this?
I believe him when he says that he does love his family. So I think he does love his son. Maybe he's so freaking bored, and so like this is the only way to have a relationship with his son. So this is how he's doing it.
I think the name, the Prodigal Son,
and I think
fits.
He thinks that his son is just like him. Because at the end of the last episode, he was like, my boy, like when he walked out.
Yeah.
Like, I think he thinks
kind of like at a football
he
game,
is just
but
like me. So maybe
my son.
Yeah, but maybe that has more to do with why he said you don't want to know.
I think there's so much deeper.
Maybe Malcolm did something back then that he blocked out.
Yeah.
And maybe
we're
that's
trying
why
to cover it up.
And maybe they're trying to cover it up.
For his benefit.
Maybe. I mean, we're just thinking through shit right now. There could be so many different ways.
I don't care, but this is so damn good. The show is so
it's so
freaking
like, I
good.
didn't see that the lawyer killing his whole family right then and there. Like, I didn't see that coming.
No, and he had that set up. He was going to kill him. I don't know.
He was going to do that regardless.
I still have questions in my head why he went through with it, because it looked like he could have got away with it if they didn't have this profiler, Malcolm.
It looked like he was trying to...
Dude, they thought it was the kid.
He was trying to blame the brother.
Yeah, that got pushed off the roof.
Yeah, but he was trying to frame the brother to make it look like the brother killed himself because of what just happened.
But that was pretty...
So why would he do that if he was just planning on killing himself and his family anyway?
That's what doesn't make sense to me. That portion of it didn't make sense to me. Why he would... Because it was an open and shut case, and they said, well, we're only going to give you 10 minutes to figure this out.
Yeah,
or whatever.
but none of them ate anything while that guy was there, so they had to have been poisoned before.
Right.
I don't know. I'll have to, like, when I'm editing, I'll have to, like, rewatch and see if we maybe missed something that was said.
Might have been.
We might have missed something, but, yeah, it doesn't seem like it makes any sense.
But he wasn't really showing up. He hasn't really hadn't shown up in the movie or the show since he was in that one portion of it, and I was like,
Like
that's our guy.
literally two scenes he was in.
Yeah.
When we first met him, when we were like, yep, that's him. I don't know why, it's him. And I don't know if it was the way he was talking, if it was the look on his face.
You know,
I don't know.
you want to hear the honest reason why I thought it was him?
Why?
Is because, like, when I was young, I used to watch Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
And whenever they'd go and interview someone, or someone would come into the scene, that'd be your person, and it'd be the least likely suspect. They always thought it was Mr. Blah, 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 the obvious choice guy.
And it's never the obvious choice.
Wasn't. It was
always the least obvious choice.
Yeah, I had a Scooby-Doo moment. That's why I was like, that's our dude.
I think for me it was more like
it's weird, but sure.
Maybe his body language and the way he kept looking down or something, because like Malcolm, like I kind of pick up on little tiny things like that too, like the way like he was like, even before Malcolm noticed it, I noticed, remember when he was like putting his hand on his head, like I knew he was getting nervous, and I even said it before Malcolm even said it. I was like, oh, you're getting nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Because I pick up on things like that, and he must have done something in that scene where I was like, it was him.
I think he picks up on things that are obvious, but he puts many series of different actions.
Yeah.
In a, it isn't just
he adds
that
it all
movement,
up.
Or it isn't just a
it's not one thing. It's
a
series, a bunch of
and
things
then he uses that
together.
But I love the show. I love it.
I should be a FBI profiler.
You better watch some more of this before you think about it.
Right. But thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. We both really enjoyed this episode and are really looking forward to the new episode on Monday.
Excellent show. I recommend you come along the journey with us so we can talk about it. But anyway, this is going to be a lot of fun. So
yeah, it's a really good show so far. I'm really enjoying it. Make sure that you guys subscribe if you're not already to our channel. Give a like on this video. Leave your comments and questions down below. Make sure that you go over to our Patreon page and check that out if you're interested in full reactions to this show too. We have the full reactions up over there. The Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, full-length movies, access to our Discord chat,
which is amazing.
If you're interested in any of that, make sure you go check that out over on our Patreon page. The link is always in the description.
Yes.
And make sure you bang that bell so you get notified when we have new videos come up. And we hope that you guys have an amazing and awesome day.
Hope amazing happens to you. Peace out.